When she was born, and my best friend, he said, Lacey will always be normal to you guys. He said, no matter what anybody else thinks, he said, Lacey will always be normal. And that has always stuck in our mind.
She was in the hospital constantly, and it was a bit overwhelming.
We were excited that we were going to have a second child. Everything seemed fine. I went to one of her appointments, and she said there's a problem.
Tried to not focus on what was going on and just try to get her better and get through the situation.
They sent us to a specialist, and he said she won't live outside of her mom's womb, and that was his words. There's no one prepared for that.
Her spine was a 45-degree curvature, so when they passed her over, she looked like a horseshoe. Her head and her feet were down, and he had her like this. She had a lot of lung issues because of her spine crushing her lung, and our lung doctor, and he told us something has to be done. We know she's beat all the odds up to this point, but there's no way. She can't continue to live like this. We met with them in September of 2002, and she had her 43rd surgery in March, and we have surgery in August. Are y'all ready?
It's girly.
It's girly.
What do you think, Lacey? Pretty cool.
That's a good present.
That's a good present.
That's a good present.
That's a
I love
good
it. I love it. Well, that is all yours. That is all yours.
We're very, very blessed to have the customer base we have the employees we have. Mr. Duffer, as well as everybody else at the company, feels that it's really a privilege to help other people.
This one really touched me, this little girl. She's absolutely adorable. She is so strong and brave. She has an incredible attitude. Just knew I had to make sure that I could come down and meet her and her parents.
I cannot imagine the fear that she faces, but she just always has a good disposition about her. You know, just like with her walking, she said, I'm gonna walk someday. She started that at 4 years old. I will walk.
There's been many surgeries when I am trying to set up rental car, flights, hotel, and I'm very overwhelmed and I'm very upset, wondering how. And she always reminds me, Mom, don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Everything always works out. And I'll tell my husband, she's the one going to have surgery, and she's trying to make me feel better. So she's pretty amazing.
And you need to look at a positive side, and I'm not wet, and some people just try to keep your chin up and just move on and try to make your life as normal as possible.
Your shirt is awesome. Do you think there's a lot of love in this room?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think about the lives that Lacey's touched and how that she has such a great attitude. She's touched more people in her life and gave them encouragement than I will ever touch.
She is an amazing little girl. She really is. She smiles through it all. Just really encourages me to see that in her.
Oh my goodness.
Why?
How amazing is that? Having a shower head is going to be a major blessing. She's almost 15, so for the first time she's taken a bath on her own with no help.
I'm still just overwhelmed and more than I ever could have dreamed. It is just absolutely phenomenal.
I wanted to say thank you to Mike and to Derek and everyone who has helped make this day possible, because we would have never imagined or dreamed that Lacey could have a tub like this and be able to have access to a bath or a shower so easily, and words cannot express our gratitude.
You excited?
I'm excited.
Are you?
It's amazing. Thank you to Safe Step and all the people who helped